If you've missed any of the earlier episodes of the Great Tastes series and want to see the shows and get all the recipes, go to greattastesmb.ca. Watch them when you want to watch them.
Welcome back to Great Tastes of Manitoba and Manitoba turkey producers, Chef Jason Wortzman, and it is turkey appies from around the world. I love that you're here because you're a chef, and so I feel a little bit challenged today in some of the things that we're doing. And so our next recipe, turkey satay with Thai peanut sauce. Here's something I've never made. I love to eat it, and so is this complicated? It doesn't seem overly complicated, but also there might be some sort of methodology with the skewering, so let's get into all of it. We're going to start with the sauce though, right?
Yeah, it's very easy to make. The whole thing is easy to make, and you can make parts of it ahead of time as well, so that'll make it that much easier when you're entertaining.
It's pretty much everything that you've brought today is there's a make-ahead component, which absolutely makes it easier. Because you know when you're visiting with your guests, sometimes you don't want to be bothered, or minimal amount of work when people are hanging around and socializing. So fantastic. So simple sauce. How do we make it?
Yeah. So I'm just going to turn on the stove here. And what we have here, we just have some coconut milk.
Yum.
So that's canned coconut milk
that
you want to use here.
There's different kinds of coconut milk. Does it matter what kind? There's also coconut cream.
Yeah, well, coconut cream will be a little too thick for this, so you want a lighter one for it, because the peanut sauce will help to thicken it as well.
Of course, yeah.
And you want it to just coat the skewers after. So this is just some diced onion here. So you throw that in. So it's really that easy. You don't even have to saute anything. Everything just goes straight in. And this is peanut butter, crunchy peanut butter. Gives a little bit of texture. And you're better off to use natural peanut butter without all the added ingredients.
For sure.
It just makes a better sauce.
Natural, always better. And crunch. I guess you could use.
You could use
smooth if you wanted to, but I like
it's nice to have the little pieces in there.
For sure.
Okay, and then I have soy sauce here, which I'm going to put in for some flavoring.
And again, gluten-free. Now you had talked about this particular, it's actually a different kind of sauce. It's not a brand per se.
No, it's called tamari. It's a style of soy sauce, and traditionally it's not made with fermented wheat, which most soy sauces are, so that's what makes it gluten-free. So
if there's any doubt as to whether your guests are gluten-free, it's good to know that that's kind of a go-to, or that they require gluten-free. That's great. And then fish sauce as well.
Yes, so I'm putting in some Thai fish sauce, and that's what gives a unique Thai flavor to a lot of dishes. It's very salty. It's made from fermented anchovies, actually, and it used to be very hard to find, but now you can find it in just about any store.
Pretty much anywhere. And you're saying that it's a pretty integral component of Thai cooking. You kind of have to have it.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be refrigerated and last forever.
Lovely. Okay.
And then for a little bit of heat, we have some chilies, of course, and you don't need a lot, but it gives it a really nice kick to it as well.
That is just gorgeous. Like the smell. It doesn't take long for those smells to kind of come together.
No, it really doesn't. And just that simple to make, and then just let it simmer for about 15 minutes.
Oh, that's not even very long. No. Like, that's quick.
Yeah, it is quick. And then it'll thicken up, and it'll look like this.
It actually surprises me that it thickens up as much as it does. Okay, so now we are on to Granny's turkey breast. This is what we're using today.
Traditionally, this would be made with chicken breast, but turkey breast works great for it.
Okay.
You know, sometimes you're wondering what to do with that boneless, skinless turkey breast you buy in the store. This is a great thing to do. You just have to cut it into strips.
Here we go.
I marinated this ahead of time. You just take a little bit of brown sugar, red onion, and some soy sauce, again, some fish sauce, and you blend it all up in the blender with a little bit of oil, and you can marinate it a day ahead or a few hours ahead.
Okay, so then that's obviously separate from this. That's going to come on afterwards, so you have to let it marinate.
Yeah, so this is marinating here right now.
And we soaked our skewers, very important, have to do that.
Good to soak the skewers so they don't burn. And you know, you can grill this or you can bake it in the oven. So that's the nice thing. In the summertime, you may want to do it on the barbecue.
Right.
Pretty easy to burn the skewers, though.
It doesn't take long. They're just very thin, right? Okay, so we've got a couple of seconds here. Let me put them together.
Yeah, so basically, you want to thread them as long as you can so that they cook evenly, and they cook very quickly.
All right.
So rather than bunching them together, you want to spread them out as far as you can and just spread them on there.
Now, did you have some finish that you were going to be able to show us here really quick? Okay, so then...
I'll just grab some out of the oven here.
All right, I'm just going to make sure that this... Ooh, that's hot. Ouch. Maybe I'll just shut that off because I can't even stir it at this point. It's so hot. Okay. Well, let me get it out of your way.
Okay, that's good there. So yeah, here's the finished skewers.
Nice.
Yeah, and so what I like to do, I mean, you can dip them right in the sauce.
Right.
Or you can just spread some sauce on with a spoon.
Okay.
And then for a nice presentation, you can stand them up in a bowl, just like that. And put about a dozen of them in there.
Oh yes.
Or however many you want.
I see you've got some
Stand them up,
cilantro
add
waiting
some
as
sauce,
well.
yeah.
Oh, lovely.
And then, put as much sauce as you want. People can dip as well if they want. And then just finish them with a little bit of cilantro.
They're never going to last anyway.
Yeah.
They don't even need to make them so fancy, but they look beautiful. And when we come back, we're going to find out where Ben's been and where he's going to take us as we do turkey appetizers from around the world right here on Great Tastes of Manitoba. You're watching Great Tastes of Manitoba, brought to you in part by Manitoba Liquor Mart. Enjoy responsibly.